Hey guys, in today's episode, I knew of the products before I knew of the founder behind the products. So today I'm really excited to hear more about Miss Lily Loh herself.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for having me here. Hi everybody, I'm Lily, founder of Lilo Ikan Bilis.
Okay, so Lily, my kids have been eating Lilo Ikan Bilis, the mushroom powder, the kombu powder, and even now in our soups and in our food, we use it on a daily basis. And I know probably more about your products than yourself. Can you share with our friends a bit more about yourself?
Right. Hi everybody, I'm Lily. I'm 36 this year and I started Lilo in 2017. We currently have our own SFA licensed factory in Singapore, manufacturing this goodies for children 6 months.
What made you start this business?
Right. My daughter, Lauren, she's 5 years old this year. Initially she has problems eating. Yeah, that's right. She's a very picky eater, refused to eat much, etc. So I remembered my late mom making these powders for me. So I just trial and error, and it worked on her. And I started to give out to some of my mommy friends, and they said, "Hey, wow, it's quite good, and it's very convenient for busy mommies like us." So I started to build a career on this. That's right.
So this recipe is a recipe from your late mom.
The idea is from her,
Yeah.
but I started to experiment with different kinds of ikan bilis from different countries, you know, and I want to find the best ikan bilis for my daughter, you know, and at what temperature, or even, you know, what's the soaking time, etc. So there's a lot of trial and error in getting the best so-called formula to make the best powders. That's right.
I think it's very heartwarming, you know, when I hear stories of like their own moms inspiring them, and then their own kids. You know, I think it's that whole camaraderie of family and family spirit. I think that is something that really creates wonderful products and companies and stories. So it's so nice to hear that it's really, you know, from your mom that inspired you, and your kid and your daughter that also made you and pushed you to want to do it.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. But I heard that you are a stay-home mom as well.
Yes, I was a stay-home mom for 2 years. Then, because Lauren came along, I do not have help, as in like my mom is gone, and my parents-in-law, they are in Australia. So I was kind of the last line of defense. You know, when kids are sick, we need somebody to take care of them. Yeah, and I do not have a domestic helper as well, right? So it's very difficult. I made the decision to, you know, want to spend more time with my daughter. That's why I actually quit my job. I've been working all my life until she came along. So it was like a game changer. That's right. So I was a stay-home mom for 2 years. Subsequently, I started on Lilo because I thought, hey, this is something that I want to do, because to be very honest, a stay-home mom is also very tough. You know, you don't really get social interaction, right? And of course, I want to be independent financially as well.
Yes.
Right? That's why I embarked on this journey.
Lily, can you share with us a little bit more about what you did before your daughter came along?
Right. I was managing a retail chain for ex-client of mine. Before that, I was a banker in the banking. That's right. So
You dropped all of that
yes,
when Lauren came along.
that's right. I dropped everything. So I do have to take care of her when she's sick. You know, babies, they do fall sick quite a bit during their younger days. That's right. So I kind of want to be there for her because my mom used to be very busy. We don't come from we don't come from a relatively well-off family. My mom had to juggle 2 jobs. She's actually waitress by the day and cashier by the night. Yeah, so I just thought I wanted to be there for Lauren, which is the reason why I dropped everything to take care of her. And the reason why I embarked onto Lilo is because after being a stay-at-home mom for 2 years, I realized it's really very tough. It's taking a toll on my mental well-being, you know. And you know, my life revolves around my kid, right? And I started not to have like social interaction with friends, right? So it's been very tough. So I started to do Lilo, right? Then I said, hey, maybe I can build a career on it, you know, build a business on it, and also to spend time with my kid, you know. So I'm trying to juggle this. Yeah, that's right.
So talking about juggling between work and family, how do you do it?
I think this juggling thing, it's imbued in us, mummies. I guess you're also juggling, right?
We have to survive.
Yeah. So we are still winging it.
Yeah,
you know, every day is basically about energy management and time management as well.
Yes.
Right. I will try to keep time for her once she's home.
Yes.
Right. And during the time when she goes into childcare, I'll just focus on the work, and we kind of get to be more productive because of the short time that we have during work.
Yes.
You know, and of course, we need to keep our sanity, right? So sometimes we have some me time after they sleep, right? We'll be scrolling phone,
Yeah.
aromatherapy. I'm a very typical mom actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are still really trying to wing it, to be very honest. We just get stronger, you know, we just get stronger along the way. That's right.
I do agree with you, and I think I like what she said, not just about time management, but energy management. That is so true. There are days that I'm just completely drained, and there are days that I can still make it, you know. So I think, yeah, energy management is very important, to not to waste energy on the unnecessary things and to keep it for the important things. And we do become more productive, you know, when we become moms, because we have a lot lesser time. So anyway, what do you love about your job?
What I love is when moms came to me and said, hey, my kid is eating better, you know, like they call it pixie powder, magic powder, and they said, you know, wow, thank you for making this product, their kid is eating better. I think it's something very close to my heart, because I've been through it and I know the struggle of trying to feed our kid. And you know, you go through the whole process of buying organic pumpkin and stuff like that, and you don't eat anything. So when they came back to me and said, hey, Lilo works very well, and thank you so much, because as a working mom, I do not have time to make stocks every day, you know, and Lilo is a very good backup plan, or as an addition to my meals. And of course, it's healthier as well to put flavors into this. That's right.
Okay, Lily, I think you're a really inspiring mom and entrepreneur, you know, given how Lilo is 3 years old and you're really going places, you're helping so many moms. What are your future plans for yourself and for Lilo?
Right. We are looking into growing internally, growing people, and of course growing myself, and growing internationally to reach out to more mummies to be of help for them in their kitchen. So that's my dream lah. So it's like hashtag Lilo worldwide, you know.
Okay, let's you know, cheer her on for that. I think that is definitely something that it's really great to be working towards, because it's true, so many moms are so busy these days, you know, and we don't have time to like slowly pound the Ikan Bilis powder. So yeah, I think that's a wonderful goal to have. Lastly, what encouragement or motivation or words do you have to aspiring female entrepreneurs?
Right. I think for this one, we have to know not everyone is suitable to be an entrepreneur. That's one. Number two, before you want to be an entrepreneur, I think we need to know our base. We need to talk to our spouse, because in reality, we all have liabilities, loans, cars, you know. We need to talk to our spouse whether, you know, can we handle this or not. And two, give yourself a timeline. Let's say 2 to 3 years, whether this can work out, you know, because we don't want to so-called drain our own resources all the way, right? So, and three, maybe have a guide on how much you can lose. Let's say if you put in 50,000, you know, and if it didn't work out, so probably you just stop. Yeah, so I think these are some of the guidelines that I will advise on the aspiring entrepreneurs or mummies like myself. This is something that I've been through lah. Yeah, so because in reality, everybody's got bills to pay, you know, not. That's right.
So thank you, Lily. I think that was very practical advice, you know, of where your resources are and how much you have and that cutoff point. Because, and it's okay that everybody is made for different things. I think that's what makes the world beautiful, right? So thank you very much. And yes, hope to see more of Lily Loh soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for having me.